Hey guys, all right, let's jump right in. How many of you thought this was going to be easy? You know what I'm talking about. Easy, like getting online and making money. You were going to leave that big legacy for yourself. I know I was. Well, actually, I know I am. But when I started, I thought I was. And then the crap hit the fan. Hit the fan. Then you start to realize exactly what has to go into all this if you want to leave that legacy. Actually, you find out what has to go into all this before you even make your first dollar. And then when you make your first dollar, then you make $10. You make 10, you make 100. If you make 100, you make 1,000. Actually, once you get going and you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. But like so many others and myself, when you start out, somebody came to you with a product, more than likely in an MLM company, and had you try it, and you tried it and you thought it was great, and then you got involved in the company and you listen to all these people telling you, oh man, you just go out and you talk to the people you know, and you get on the social media and you put those links out there. And next thing you know, you're going to be making a shitload of money. I know I heard the same thing. And not only does that not work, the people that presented this to you, telling you how much money you were going to make and this big income and time freedom, financial freedom, and all that, they disappeared. Then you never hear from them again. Then you're sitting there going, now what do I do? I know. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. Hey, I'm just going to kick back and drink a little bit of my drink. I might even smoke a cigarette. Nah, I think back off that. But what I'm saying here is that everybody has this grand illusion. And I think there was a song written about that years ago. Anyway, the grand illusion is that you see all these people online with their videos on YouTube and little short commercials in other social media platforms where they're driving the Ferraris and they're wearing the jewelry and they're on the beach in the Bahamas and going, so on and so forth. And so many people get sucked into this and don't feel like the Lone Ranger. It happens. It happens to most everybody that has a desire to make money. It happens to all the people that think it's going to be easy, and then they can make that money and have all this time freedom, and then they can go travel around because they've got all the money. I know how it goes. Trust me. I've been doing this long enough now to know better. I've also been doing this long enough to know what works and what does not work. And what does not work is approaching every person that you know, every person that you don't know, maybe in the line at the grocery store, and showing them or telling them what you're using and why it's so great. And they look at you like you're a freaking freak, and then they walk away. Or you get on social media and you start blasting out, hey, this is great, and here's my link, and look at it. And you get in these groups and you see these other people doing the same thing, and they say, hey, what's your best company? And you throw your link out there like the hundreds of other people doing it. And I will guarantee you that not one of those people in those groups are making $1, nor are the people putting those links underneath each one of those posts. Are they making $1? Because they have not mastered the shot. I'm going to use a basketball analogy. They have not mastered the shot before they can make the basket. I got a couple notes here that I want to show you, because I'm not reading any script or anything else. But these people that think you can just run out and make one slam dunk after another, and you're going to bring these recruits into your company, and you're going to have all these other people lined up to buy your product or use your service. It is not going to happen unless you start where I should have started 4.5 years ago. Had I known about this then, I would not be sitting here the way I am now. I mean, I don't sit here all the time. I'm moving and going and doing things, but I wish I would have had this type of information with the type of mentorship that I have now and have had to get me on the path that, well, I don't know how else to put it except to be on the golden path. If you don't know the basics, if you have not mastered the shot, you're never going to make a slam dunk. If you can't play as a team, work with each other, learn how to dribble and run and dribble and run at the same time, and then make that layup and try, and make that layup again and try until you make it, you will never be able to dribble, run, jump, and slam dunk ever. It will not happen. So what I want to show you is a little drawing that I made out for you that shows somebody. I've got two here. One is a semi-newbie person, and one is, well, I'm going to say a semi-pro, not newbie, but semi-pro, and then the pro. How a semi-pro would work a business online and how a pro works the business online. Let me show you this. And I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I'm gonna have to look over the top of the paper as I show this to you. I did not do a screenshot of this. Oh, let's see, right there. Master the shot before the slam dunk. And if you see right up here, oh, move my finger up right here, and follow the lines across. You may even want to take a little screenshot of this, because I'm going to have to turn it around and read it again. If you see what's on this. Sure you can see it. Oh man, I'm not going far enough. There you go. Here, let's do it this way. Come on a little bit. I think you can still see it there. There you go. I can't read backwards, that's why. Okay, so you see it. Master the shot before the slam dunk. You made a note. Or you can go back, stop this video, pause it, write these down. You have to, number one, acquire, get an email or lead, nurture, and then sell. Those are 4 spaces across the top. The semi-pro task, first task would be using third-party content. You join an MLM, you join an affiliate business, and they give you some content with some links, or even without links. You start showing this content online. It's third party, it's not yours. You try to build your list with one of their pre-built funnels. So you're showing somebody else's content, you go into somebody else's funnel, you may have your link in it somewhere, but somebody else's. And then the third party follows up for you, and you never have anything to do with it. Now it sounds real easy that you're just going to take this pre-made content, you're going to show it to people, they're going to give you the information, and then the company's going to follow up and you're going to make all this money. I know, I've been there, I've seen it, I've tried it. It doesn't work. It does not work because you are a semi-pro. Now, if you're not even a semi-pro and you're way down in the ranks and you're, high school ball, maybe college ball, trying to get up to the semi-pro arena, you're down there and you're just hitting up every person that you know saying, hey, try this, try this, try this, try that. And they're like, dude, back off, back off, back off. End of discussion. So when you make it to semi-pros, you think, ooh, now I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna really go charging at it. I'm gonna make slam dunk after slam dunk after slam dunk. And then you never even hit the rim. And you're going, what in the hell? How are all these other people doing it? It's because if you went back and took a little screenshot of that, and you're looking at the next line down the way the pros do it, The first task they do is they make their own content. Their own content. They're doing Facebook Lives. They're talking about themselves. They're talking about not a product, but what certain aspects, essence of the product could do for you. But they're not talking about a product. They're just not. But they're making their own content. They might even go as far as making their own content that talks only about them. Basically what I'm doing here, I mean, I'm not forcing this on you. I am telling you the honest to God truth. You've seen it, you've done it, and if you haven't seen it and done it yet, and you think you're going to, go ahead and try it. And then come back to me in a year from now and say, hey, it didn't work. What are you doing right? So anyway, a pro will be making their own content. When they do that, they get their own list going. They have a capture page of some kind, which is really, really pretty easy to do. They get a capture page and say, hey, give me your email, and then we'll go to the next step. People will give the email. Then you can follow up with your own content once again, maybe in your own group, maybe on your own page, but bring those people in, maybe on a webinar, a personal phone call, heck, a personal message. Whichever way it is, you're doing this all personally, not through third party, not through somebody that doesn't give a crap's ass about you. And with all that being done, while you're doing this as a pro, you are building a name for yourself as a leader in the industry or niche that you are in. And I don't care if you're in health and wellness, beauty supply, restaurant supply, doing brakes on cars, if you own a restaurant, whatever the case may be, if you're not branding yourself first with your own content, in your own words, people will never believe you, they'll never like you, and they certainly will never trust you. And that's the mistake that so many people make. And I will say it again, I've been there, done that. I'm over 60 years old. I started this when I was 58, 59. In the first year, absolutely nothing. The second year, a little bit because I was, technically becoming more savvy. The third year, gaining some traction, but nowhere near quitting a job, retiring, sitting on a yacht, jet setting around the world, none of that. But the point is, when you brand yourself and not a company, because this is another thing that happens, these companies you get involved with, maybe the person that brought you in no longer around, then there's nobody to reach out to, then you don't know what to do with the product, so you're kind of stuck. Or you get involved with a company and the whole thing just shuts down right beneath your feet, and you're like, now what do I do? Move on to another company, a similar product, start promoting that, reconfigure everything that you've done. The most asinine the most asinine way in the world to try to accomplish this goal of earning an income online. You must start somewhere and just erase your mind of whatever you think you know. Come into my group. Let me show you what we're doing. It starts at the very, very basic. And I'm not saying start all over again and take another 2 years to do this. There are things that you can do in a matter of hours and days that will start generating qualified leads and prospects for your business, or it will begin to sell the product for you that you have. Simple as that. But you have to start at square one and learn. You have to learn how to take these shots before you're going to start doing any slam dunks. And I know that you saw at the bottom of this page a little grid, and it shows how many shots you're taking per day, per week, how many slam dunks you're making, or people coming into your business, and then a residual income. I'm not going to fill that out for you because your company may be different. But the point is that once you learn how to play the game, master the shot, have people coming to you rather than you chasing, the game gets much easier. And as these people are coming to you and you're showing them how to do this, they're ecstatic. And then they're telling other people, and people are coming to them, and they've learned how to do this. It really isn't rocket science, but it does not happen overnight, and it will not happen without effort on your part, because nobody can do this for you. But the good thing is, if you are 5 years younger than I am, 10 years, or even 40 years younger than me, you've got the time to do it. But just start. Start right here, right now. Reach out and contact me. Go to BradyTheodore.com. That's easy enough, BradyTheodore.com. Go there and see what is being offered. When you're doing all this and you're using this third-party content you're giving away, maybe you don't know how to do it. Maybe your mentor left. Maybe the company folded up. But when you have your own content that is so valuable to others, and you're able to share it and reshare it and share it again, people love it. Value sells. And when it's free, you sell even more of it. And you're not even selling because it's free. It's free knowledge for the person. I'm not going to say the beginner, because some of this can take you from beginner to advanced, and there's content for the people that are advanced that want to go to the more higher advanced level. I mean, it goes right up the line. But this is 100, I swear on my heart, 100% free. And nobody can pass up free. And I'm willing to work with you from the time you come in. The moment I see your email, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to help you set up your first blog, which you can do on your own. But if you want some mentorship, I'll be there. When you start going through the videos, the training, and you're not quite sure, I'm going to be there with you. And within my group, we're discussing it. And I'm going to be there with you. This is not a fly-by-night thing. We're not going anywhere. We are going to teach as many people as we can how to do this properly. And so many people are getting on board around the world, but they're not sticking around because they try it for a while and they think, I can't do this. That's a bunch of BS. It's baloney. So they quit. But there are people coming in and trying this daily. When you come in, start where you're supposed to start. And rather than paying another company to tell you basically what I'm going to tell you and show you, why not get it for free? I've been with the other training companies. Believe me, I'm going to say this again. I have been there, done that. Been there and done it. This is my home now that I am learning from, I have learned from, I've moved forward, and I'm moving forward faster and faster now, because now I know what I'm doing. So anyway, if you want to begin to learn the game, you want to master that shot so that you can start making one slam dunk after another, reach out to me and let me just show you what's going on. It's going to cost you nothing but your name and your email address, period. That's all you need to do. Name, email. And you decide for yourself from there. And if it's valuable enough, you'll be very, very happy. And if you find that you think it stinks, leave. But you've signed in with your email. It's free. The content is there. You can follow it anytime you want. And anytime you need to holler out at me, I'm there. I will be there for you every step of the way from here on out. That was my ramble on today, guys. I am Brady Theodore, the Gotti of marketing, and I'm here to help you build your legacy. Just build your legacy. Start somewhere, and if you're going to start, it might as well be for free. That's it, and I will see y'all later. Thanks a lot for joining me. Watching or listening to me on video or on my podcast. If you gained any knowledge, any skills, motivation, if that little switch in your mind flicked and you said, hey, I can do that too, then follow me, Brady Theodore, the Gotti. I would like to tell you that, hey, I'm just a guy 60 plus years old. 4 years ago, I decided to learn some new skills and place myself in a position that I could have some financial freedom in my later years. Come to find out that with knowledge, I have done just that. I've learned that no matter what age you're at, if you put your mind to it, if you take the proper action and you follow the leaders, that anything is possible. Now, if you would like to see more of me, please go below, touch that link, follow me at bradytheodore.com. Thank you, God bless, and I'll see you on the inside.